the Jewish Kabbalists. Here's an interesting statement that reflects really what Kabbalism is doing, but I don't know if all Kabbalists realize that's what Kabbalism is about. This brings us to a further aspect of the doctrine, which is also the most important for the system of practical theosophy. The process in which God conceives, brings forth, and develops himself does not reach its final conclusion in God. Certain parts of the process of restitution are allotted to man. Not all the lights which are held in captivity by the powers of darkness are set free by their own efforts. It is man who adds the final touch to the divine countenance. It is he who completes the enthronement of God, the King and the mystical creator of all things. In his own kingdom of heaven, it is he who perfects the maker of all things. In certain spheres of being, divine and human existence are intertwined. The intrinsic extra-mundane process of tikkun, which is symbolically described as the birth of God's personality, corresponds to the process of mundane history. The historical process and its innermost soul, the religious act of the Jew, prepare the way for the final restitution of all scattered and exiled lights and sparks. The scattering, the multiplicities, and it's preparing the way for the restitution of those multiplicities, the exiled lights, the exiled sparks. A statement made here that sounds ironically very Christian, which is, not all the lights which are held in captivity by the powers of darkness are set free by their own efforts. It is man who adds the final touch to the divine countenance. And this is actually something you don't expect to hear from a Jewish text, because it has much more of a Christian feel to its inner meaning. But again, this is the whole initiations into the mysteries, the rites of the passage, and that's what Kabbalah is. It's the gathering of the multiplicities. Multiplicities are the scattering. The scattering, what is the scattering? It's all of these individual existences, these individual identities that are embodied in many human forms, which are isolated by the nature of our inability to think them into unity. And it is the work of the Cabalist, the work of the initiations, work of the rites, to bring the oneness, the unity back to the scattering.